So when I got here an hour ago, it was, well, yeah, calm, totally calm. And I thought, oh, it's going to be such a gorgeous day. And then now the wind is picking up. I mean, if it's going to be 33 degrees, it's better to have a little bit of wind.
Oh, for sure.
So did you ever take lessons, like from anybody other than me? Like when you were in Manitoba?
A couple of group lessons, like when I first started.
In Manitoba?
In Manitoba, yeah. You know, first a beginners and then more of an intermediate lesson.
Yeah.
But yeah, not an individual.
You just mostly learn from your friends, right?
Pardon me?
Mostly learn from your friends and your playing partners? Yeah, that's the way most people learn. So Pickleball Canada wants to standardize the teaching, which I completely understand. Every sporting organization needs to have a teaching method, a standard practice. But on something like the serve, I was thinking about that this morning because I was practicing their serve. There's so many different serving styles.
And their serve is the drop?
No, their serve is sideways volley.
Okay.
Right? But people who do the volley serve, I've never seen anybody stand sideways in all the years I've been teaching. They stand, and it could be that I just don't understand what they mean by sideways. And the only word that they've given us is sideways, right? So it's, I'm not clear. I'm trying to get it cleared up, trying to understand what they want. But the other day I was doing a serve lesson with our intermediate players, and they range anywhere from, 3.2 to 4.0, and none of them serve sideways. Drop serve, volley serve, none of them do. And there's no, like I serve backhand or have served backhand. There's no instruction on how to teach people to serve backhand. No instruction on, like there's no fundamentals for backhand. There's no mention, I don't think anyway, of drop serves. So it's just weird.
Got a long ways to go.
Yeah, and I mean, they're still developing all these course materials. I understand that, but at this point, there's so little content there. If they can't give us a standard, why have a standard? Like, why pretend to have a standard? Especially a standard that doesn't reflect the way people are learning from their friends. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll find out.
So have you heard anything yet from...
No. Nobody's answering me. I suspect people are on holidays or they're just really busy. If I understand their schedule, the last lesson of the season was this past weekend. So maybe they're just all, towards the end of the season, all the stuff you haven't been able to get done gets done. Maybe people are on holidays. So, and I don't really understand how their process works. There's a director of coaching for each province. Does that director of coaching do anything, or do they just make the courses happen for Pickleball Canada, right? And I don't understand the relationship between Pickleball Canada and the Tennis Professionals Association. So it's all of a bit of a riddle for me. So I have dyspraxia on my forehand side. My forehand side is nowhere near as coordinated as my backhand side. So if I get a chance to do something like this, that's probably better for me than trying to do something on my forehand side. That's why I hide everything on my forehand side and I hit everything backhand. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Uh-oh. We're practicing so we can beat you.
Yeah.
But I could see in Red Deer that I have to work on my forehand more because they're just not going to. these courses, they never like different, right? So everybody there is hitting forehands. Doesn't matter how good my backhand is. They want me to hit the same forehand that everybody else is hitting.
Well, I know personally I'm weaker on my forehand too than my backhand.
Yeah, I'd say about 40% of people have stronger backhands than forehands in my experience. Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised. And my preference, if you notice, even if a ball's in front of me, I'll go that way.
Oh yeah? See, whereas if a ball's right in front of me, I'm or this.
More center? Like that? Like center to center?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You stand off to the side. Is that...
Yeah, and I always turn my paddle like the backhand.
Okay.
So even if it's in front of me.
Yeah, if it's in front of me, I'll take it on the backhand.
Yeah, me too.
And that, I think that's advised. 3/4 of our, yeah, so our four backhand, or our four volley positions are 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 3/4 of them are going to be backhand. So I think that's completely normal.
Somebody gave me heck for that.
Who did?
Somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, saying, why are you always taking your shots like this? And I'm going, somebody. Yeah, and I'm going, well, that feels normal for me. Like, it's just, you know, and so, yeah, that's right then.
Yeah, no, you're doing it right. I would say you're doing it right. The one thing I've got to get out of Angela is this one, where she comes across to do a volley. So she should be, the position's right here, right? She should be volleying here. She does this.
Oh, really?
She comes around, it's like a badminton around the headshot, and she'll turn her racket over and hit a forehand across the court, across her body.
Yeah.
So it's, I haven't been able to get her to stop it yet, but it'll come. Now, how's Cheryl today? Oops. Hot one.
Aww, that was so fun, and it was so cool compared to inside the house. Oh, I'm sure. You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe I should be doing that. I'm so hot, like my house. I don't have air, and it's, I just get across into that house. And even if it's a little bit windy, the house is not cool. Every window is good.
Yeah. We put new windows in, and so there were several, not several, there were a few windows that were not designed to open.
Right.
And we took all those out and replaced them with windows that did open.
Yeah.
And then we replaced both of our doors with screening that allows the doors to be open.
Yeah.
And it's the doors that make the biggest difference, because there's so much square footage, right?
Our front door, we have like patio doors open back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
The door does not have a screen, and we looked into changing that, but we couldn't just because there was a side lighting. Yeah, the framing wouldn't allow for it. And I went, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
But you can get a door with a sliding screen in it.
Yeah, but we looked at that too. What was the
security issue?
There was something. We have building restrictions. Like
oh.
Where we live.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
We did look into that.
So like a homeowners association issue. Oops.
After all that, who am I to say I want something?
Uh-oh. Cheryl's testing me. Am I passing your test, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Oh, it worked.
Didn't buy that shot, eh? Blinked and there it went. Keep your eyes open, girl.
So people don't realize, I was telling you about my dyspraxia, people don't realize how many hours a week I spend on my forehand, and it's still weak. I probably spend 10 hours a week on average just working on various forehand strokes. because it's so poorly coordinated, right? I really have to work. And if I stop working on it for even 3 weeks, it just goes totally in the tank. So it's, yeah, so most people can learn the forehand and then come back to it whenever they want, and their brain remembers it. Mine doesn't. My brain forgets it, so it constantly has to be retrained, right? So, no, on everything. Yeah, and it was a struggle for me when I was teaching squash, when I was teaching tennis, when I was teaching badminton, speed badminton, everything. It's just I can't. I don't have the luxury of being able to stop working on it. Oh. So I've been here for an hour already this morning working on my forehand. Oh no, I'm fine. I've been working on it a lot for the last since Red Deer. When I was in Red Deer for that course, I hadn't really worked. Well, I'd worked on one particular forehand feed stroke, but I hadn't worked on my just kind of general game strokes. And so I got really scared, and I was trying to hide my forehand, which made them think that there was something wrong with it, which there is, but there is something wrong with it, but it's serviceable, it's functional. It's just I have to always work on it. That's all. Oops. My backhand, no problem. I can go weeks without hitting backhand. Well, I could. Morning, Ann. How you doing? Egg. Somebody thought you were coming, and they thought, well, let's show her that we could fry an egg on the court. Oh, really? So they stole your cameras? Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Uncle's on her way. Oops. You should be sorry. My God, that was embarrassing. Yep.
And I had to carry water for my dog. Oh my God. I said to Dave, do you want to go for training with me today? I mean, no. Anyway. You know what? So if I did 30, well, we did 32, so Kicks would have done at least 40. Oh my God. This one lost him in the Canada River once, but.
Kicks is your dog?
I don't know how he got in there, because well, I know he got in. He fell it, but the wall was really steep, and then there was a big. We were at the Inner Lakes and the Upper Kananaskis Lakes there. Anyway, so he couldn't get out because it was all the rock. He couldn't. Anyways, I looked downstream. I thought, okay, Kicks, you're gonna have to let go. Oh, and then he was. Yeah. Wow.
That would have been scary.
There was a bear in the area. Besides that, well, that actually I didn't. I was just surprised. I thought, where's Kicks? He's in the water. He can't get out. But there's like 8 of us, 7 of us. Yeah, but it took us like 9.5 hours. Oh my God. We're gonna do the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
We're gonna do rim to rim. Yeah, in beginning of October.
What does rim to rim mean?
Well, it means we start from one rim, go to the other rim, at about 35 k's every night.
Oh, so you go down through the valley and up.
Yeah, but some people do rim to rim to rim, where they do it all in one shot. Well, we're going to do it tonight.
Oh, hello, baby.
I got it, Cheryl. Uncle, you can replace me.
I do underneath. I just wore a shirt over the top.
You said we had one more coming today, right, Angela? Anne?
I have Aisha.
Aisha.
I have a feeling it's wrong.
Okay, no worries. She is back, though.
I wouldn't even think about it. Never.
Morning.
She knows. I've enlightened her.
Let me sneak in here 1 second. Hit everything to Anne for a second. Okay, now hit everything to Angela. Now hit everything to Angela. All right, let me make a mark here. Never listen to her. Inappropriate Angela. Not yet.
God, no, we're not waiting for it. We're not waiting for it.
It's not going to be a pass-fail thing. It's going to be a complete-incomplete. And if you're incomplete, they're going to give you a chance to complete it. That's what I think, anyway. That's the way the level 1 course is. That's the way the level 1 course is.
If Cheryl could be my instructor, yeah.
Yep. Do you guys want to include it? Okay, it's 10 after 8. Holy cow, we're getting late. That's exactly what I want to work on today. Okay, so our setup, remember, is the laid back wrist, right? Little or no backswing. So that's that. And then we want to stay, they want us open to the net. So open to the net means you should be able to take 90% of your normal depth shots from open with your hips square to the net. I've always taught you guys to be square to the ball, and I still believe that you need to be square to the ball. In the center zone, if the ball's in the center zone, it's not that important. But when we get out wide, if I'm receiving a wide ball coming in